Okay, are we just testing out the microphone? Okay, so I'm his daughter. I'm not gonna be on camera because you never know. But this is my father, Justin, the owner of the channel. And I don't think you really know him because he just kind of shows you computers. But yeah, okay, okay. So my first question is, why did you even do tech? Like you literally been working on cars, whatever. Yeah, why did you start working on tech?
Well, you see, if you go back a long, long time ago, way before your time, I used to build Legos, and around that time too, I was building like HO scale trains and everything else. This is like in the '90s, and then I had to kind of part ways with those good old pastimes. So that's when real life hit. And so what happened after that is, let's see, high school, college. Oh boy, then a few years in the 2000s, some administrations, and then I started a career and a family. And throughout that, oh yeah, right, case in point. And so then what that kind of led to was that career advancing a good ways. And then, not all too, I'd say coincidentally, around that, what they call midlife, uh, I was graced with the opportunity to revisit avenues of both, I guess you'd say, personal and professional growth. I was like, well, shoot, what did I really have passion for? And it was, I don't know how it landed on computers, to be honest. I guess because of this entire push in the mainstream to go with artificial intelligence and everything else. And I figured, well, I better learn about this. It was pretty intriguing and kind of brought back some brushes of the old times and the nostalgia. So next thing you know, I built one system. Well, first I ordered one, built one, and I was like, man, it was a lot of fun, especially that rush you get when you get past that post screen. So then it was one, two, three, four, and here I am trying to sell them and make content. Yeah. Hopefully that answers your question to satisfaction.
Okay, pretty good answer. Next question is, out of okay, you used to work on cars. Why not cars? I mean, cars have I guess they're bigger and like more dangerous in my opinion. But why did you choose tech instead of cars?
It's a very, very good question. And in fact, not long before, and you might even stumble across a few of these if you go check out all the content I've got on my channel. You'll see I did a lot of work on cars not more than maybe 6 months, year ago. And I that was something that I got into, but to tell you the truth, there's two reasons. One, it's cost prohibitive. Not to say this is especially cheap. I mean, this is quite an investment itself, but cars, when you really get in the weeds, you start finding the problems. If the problems are real, the money becomes very real and it becomes almost unreachable. In this particular approach, you can really explore kind of the rangeability and I'd say the scale of interest of your hobby without running into those financial blockades that you would with some of the car work. And say I started to get the urge to work on, I don't know, Lear jets or something, I'd have the same problem. And so basically, this is kind of where I landed because it was a nice niche that fell right between the affordable scale and the interest scale. And, it's nice, it's small, they fit places. I'm not having to find new parking spots, stuff like that. I mean, a computer, even the largest workstation tower, is minute in this size comparison to, like, say, even the smallest car. So that's another little bonus there to pick this hobby. I hope that answers your question.
I guess it does. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so this guy is definitely media trained over. No, I'm kidding. But
What does that mean?
you definitely have very good. You very. I did not expect this good of answers. I expect you to be like.
Oh,
I mean, oh, okay. um. Okay. What else could I ask? Let's go to the juicier questions. These questions, of course, they have some meaning, but they're kind of, you know, one might get a little bored. Um. So, what is your opinion? What did you tweet in 2010? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I know.
Actually, what did I tweet in 2000?
I was joking. I was joking.
Actually, there was a thing called The Onion. You may never heard of it. It was a satire on
Oh.
modern politics. And that was something I used to
Oh, okay. Okay, that's very interesting. What is your opinion on me. What do you think of me as, I guess me, because I'm just me. But
You. Well,
yeah.
You want my honest, unfettered, untethered, blunt, and forthcoming, in-your-face, abrasive opinion.
Yes.
I love you, and you're my daughter.
Thank you. I love you too. Very okay, expecting a juicier answer, but it's okay. Okay, next question. Why YouTube? Out of all the things you could have done, I mean, if you did this in like 2018, you probably would have gotten you on like Ellen, but
Just that one.
but why did you like why YouTube? Out of all the things you could have done, literally anything with computers, you could have gone worked with, some random person in like our town, just worked with him at iPhone repair or something. Why did you choose it? Why do you choose it at our house, and why YouTube?
That's a really good question. Actually, there's a lot of ways you can explore this sort of an interest in different avenues, whether they be external or within the home. I would say that YouTube was just, quite frankly, a low-hanging fruit. I'm already watching videos on there anyway. It's sitting right on virtually every machine. It's ubiquitous in all parts of society. So it's like, well, the major leap, or I would say not so much a major leap, was to just use the existing login and say, it's almost like begging you, do you want to make a channel? It's like, well, sure, I suppose. I just didn't really have the real creative direction, and perhaps I still don't, but that's what we're all working on. But yeah, YouTube, easy access. Again, there comes the cost prohibitive. The barriers to entry aren't there, and it's I'd say it's kind of fun more than anything, because what you're doing is you're getting the exposure to others that also have the same sort of you enthusiastic affinity towards these various hobbies and interests, and so you're getting to learn a lot as you're developing your content too. So you find yourself both immersed in the subject matter as far as the recipient of information and the deliverer. And so I thought, all told, it's a very great vehicle to share these hobbies and just whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Pretty good media training answer. No, okay. I keep on saying that your answers are just very specific. Up your butt. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Um, what do you think do you think you will ever get canceled in the future? Like, not saying that you've done anything cancelable, but do you think you'll ever get canceled in the future if you ever, who knows, you might get big, who knows, you just might become a little viral like that, like literally viral, but like, do you think you would ever get canceled for like opinion, like what's like your probably most cancelable opinion? Okay. Like,
Sure.
but be very careful what you say.
Understood. It's just like anything with the prevailing tides of politics. Every so many years, there's different opinions that are considered the acceptable and the unacceptable. So, based on that trajectory, it stands to reason that virtually everyone will eventually be canceled for something, whether it be, say, taste in shoes or hairstyle. But frankly, I have no particularly objectionable opinions about anything by today's standards that I can imagine being cancelable, to use the parlance of the time. But could that change? Perhaps. Could there be something so, I don't know, maybe obnoxious or just, off-putting in society to where I just can't hold back and I've got to use this avenue to share my thoughts on it? I've seen it happen to virtually everyone I've come across on this platform. So can I say never? No. Can I say that I have any sort of reason to suspect I have issues with it today? No. But that's something that remains to be seen in the years to come. I hope that answers your question.
Okay, pretty good opinion, pretty good. Again, you sound like you're just like, I feel like you're just using Chat GPT. This is
What I did for a living for some years before I picked this up. So.
yeah, it sounds like Chat GPT. That's literally what it sounds like. Like the way it has the way it's like so like unopinion based. It sounds so unopinion based. It sounds like Chat GPT almost. Um, What are your thoughts on this? Is just something I'm interested in. What are your thoughts on the new, or they're not new, but what are your thoughts on the old? Here, actually, I might get you one for you to try. But the old but new Red Bull that came out recently, that's like, okay, basically, oh my god, I've been waiting for so long. It was vanilla berry Red Bull flavor, and I wonder. But what are your thoughts on it? It tastes like, okay, there was this green one that tasted really bad. He's like a moldy Smartie. This one tastes like that, but way better. It tastes like a not moldy Smartie, and it tastes like a nice berry flavored Smartie. That's what it tastes like.
This is a tough one because I think, excuse me, I'm going to say it again. This is a very tough one because to really weigh in with any sort of substance here, I'd feel like I'd have to have one. I've seen them. I've been around since the dawn of Red Bull. I mean, it's yeah. Let's not go further down that dusty road, but so I don't know. My opinion, my thoughts on this new flavor of this. I think it's fantastic. As a matter of fact, if it's really, from what I can gather, society has pivoted to a, I would say, an arguably brighter future by embracing this new version of, and it's important to drink. Excuse me. Is this a, here? Can you help me with this?
Oh my god, it's like the most amazing flavor ever, and I don't. Okay, yeah, it's like the best flavor ever. It tastes like heaven on earth, and I'm so happy it came back. Anyways, and moving on, I was having a little moment, but what are your thoughts on your most beautiful, loving, perfect wife ever, ever making lasagna because she just loves you so much? What are your thoughts on? Again, he's married, so don't try anything. Anyways, but don't. Anyways, this a beautiful, amazing wife is in the kitchen actually, which you know what? That's actually kind of racist of me. Let me be quiet. That's kind of sexist of me to say she's in the kitchen, but she kind of is. But like,
Boy, that's the cancel standard. I'm in trouble if I can't describe it. Anyone locale within the
I was just joking and jaggling. But wait, yeah. What are your? Okay, I'm just asking random questions at this point. Why? Let me ask some serious questions again. Hmm. Mm, you know, actually, I was about to ask something. Never mind. I'm not gonna ask that. Uh. Okay, wait. You know, what, just make a little, just have a little speech moment. Just I don't know. Do a little rabble on while I think of a question.
Okay, well, I guess been accused of many things, but being compared to ChatGPT, I don't know if I call it an accusation, a compliment, or I'm gonna still parse that out. But I guess for a long time before getting into this broadcasting of hobbies and interests, I spent a lot of time talking to folks for my old work. And boy, oh boy, they don't let you talk out of line in those venues. In fact, you have to be very, very neutral on things. Although that's not going to stop me from saying this. How'd you do that?
Jesus, I don't think you. Oh, sorry to the atheists out there. Um, I said Jesus. I was making a joke. Why don't you get my joke? Sorry. I just so you see, so my father actually just made me cry because he didn't get my joke. So yo, maybe I need a fight, yo, because I'm not afraid to fight, yo. Actually, I'm not even lying. I actually gave a kid a bloody nose by accident. We were having a fake fight. It was like a fake fight, but we were sort of throwing real hands. You know what I mean? And then I actually gave him his first bloody nose. Well, it was because it's one of my friends. Oh, a lot of my bruises are from just fake fights, but it's like a boy. It's one of my friends.
Boy?
Yeah, but it was one of my friends, and basically,
No.
I was throwing hands, and then I actually gave him his first bloody nose.
Well, if a boy is
That's
throwing
just.
hands, then I hope you did.
Well, it was like it's complicated. It's complicated, but yeah. But how do you feel about that? I think that proves I won. But how do you feel about that?
You said boy, hands thrown, and fighting and bloody noses. All I can think of is what in the heck happened to my little baby? He must have grown up too fast. And here I am, whatever, interviewing with you, and feels like yesterday you were not all that much bigger than this microphone. So, but how about that? Apparently, I'm going to get a lot of lessons in the new. They may call what do they call it? New speak. I'm sorry. Oh, I don't know. Do we have any closing thoughts for this one? I mean, I guess I would have to do another day. I'm going to interview her.
If you don't like and subscribe, I'm gonna use one of the tactics I used to watch in YouTube, whenever I was little, and I actually thought I was like not super. I was like 7. I'm not telling my age now because I don't want to do that. But whenever I was that age, I literally used to watch YouTube videos, and I think one time I cried because remember how scared I was of Annabelle, and then I thought like she was, and they said one like Annabelle's gonna come get you. I cried to that, but yeah, if you don't, then I'm gonna say it. Annabelle's gonna get you. So if you don't like and subscribe right now, I'm going to and then also someone, I don't know, it's just gonna happen. But you're going to get robbed. I don't know. I'm not going to say who will do it. It may or may not be me. But if you don't like or subscribe, I will get you. So, anyways, guys, like and subscribe and turn on your notifications and give him watch time because we want to. Because, yeah, of course, YouTube is fun. But watch time gives you money. So, please, yes. But thank you for watching, guys. And, yeah. And do you have any closing thoughts to say? Or actually, I think I could do the closing thoughts myself. Well, anyways, I see you on the camera. That was kind of aura. And we might have to do some cuts. Oh, oopsies. We might have to do some cuts because it's over 17 minutes long.
Sorry.
But yeah. Like and subscribe. Do that. Do that. Not like that. Like do it like peace out. Yo.